Hey there, beautiful souls. So, I've had a bunch of requests for a tattoo update video. So that's going to be what this is, but with a bit of a plot twist. So I did recently get a bunch more tattoos. When I got them, it was quite spontaneous. Didn't think it through. Classic SJ. And so, in retrospect, shouldn't have done that, and I'm actually now having them removed. The removal process is long and tedious, slightly painful, some people would say. Yeah, but very, very time consuming, and it's not cheap either. So don't get tattoos if you're gonna get them removed. That's the moral of the story. But at the same time, it's kind of just like a celebration of the impermanent nature of everything in this lifetime, which is kind of beautiful if you think about it. So even a tattoo is something that you assume or you think, and you've probably been told is going to be on your body forever. Even that is impermanent. Even if you didn't get it removed, a tattoo is still impermanent because our bodies are impermanent. We're impermanent, which is slightly depressing in some ways, but really beautiful to witness and to understand the magnitude of that in itself. Yeah, so this video is going to be about my tattoos, my new tattoos, what they mean, and why I'm getting them removed. So I had one tattoo removal appointment yesterday, and apparently you don't start to see results for like the first 3 to 4 appointments, and they have to be 6 weeks apart so that it can heal in between. So they are still currently there. Like, I assumed they would kind of be gone, but they're not. They're all fully there, a little bit darker maybe even, and a little bit raised, but yeah, I'll show you all that anyway. Also, for the appointment yesterday, I actually waxed my arms and they feel so soft. I think everyone should wax their arms. Okay, so let's start with this one. This is my seductress. And I love her so much. One of my friends, Anfisa, she's an artist in Hawaii. She actually, well, we worked on her together to draw her up. And I love her so much. However, I have to get her removed because I either had to get her redone or removed because she wasn't done properly. There's, I don't know whether you can see it, but there's little bits that just, like her face and on her legs, that just, they weren't quite right. And then in contrast to my butterfly, she looks so different because she's in like the same spot, but this one's so dark and detailed and she's not. So I really like her, but I think if I am to get another tattoo ever, it might be her, but in a different spot. Yeah, but that's the story of her. So the seductress is the creator and the divinity, the really wild, primal, divine feminine within me. She's the energy and the mood. I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. I'm talking about the different energies and the moods and personalities that we all embody and have within us anyway. And sometimes they kind of talk to one another. That's a psychology story. That's a different story. Yeah, so this is my seductress, and she is the one who is the poet within me. She is the artist. She's the one who takes over when I'm on my yoga mat. She's the one who dances naked under the moon on the beach and like sings out loud in public and just is really wild and has no concern for what others think of her, but has so much care and concern and a really deep, nurturing, grounding energy at the same time. So that is my seductress, and that is why I got her and why she means so much to me. But then also I'm having her removed. I then also got a couple of finger tattoos, but I like these, so I'm going to keep them. I already had the 3 dots and I already had the snake, but I did get extra dots on my fingers just because, I don't know, I like dots. I think they were fun. They don't really mean anything in particular. The arrows are just directional, keep moving forward, or read between the lines. And this is a little ankh, and it is the symbol for life. It's an ancient Egyptian hieroglyph. Yeah, and I love that as a symbol, and I think it's really simple and works really well on a finger. So definitely not the first person to get an ankh, but yeah, really like that. I then got Love Loudly on my wrist, which to me means a lot because that explains me to a T. I am a very passionate person, and when I love someone, I love them loudly. I don't care, and I'm going to tell them like as soon as I feel like I love them. I don't wait for society to tell me that it's socially acceptable now after X amount of time to tell someone that I love them. It's like if I fall in love with someone in half a day, 2 days, 2 weeks, I'm going to tell them straight away, and I don't care whether they don't respond or reciprocate it back. That's how I'm feeling, and I feel like as a human it's my right to speak my truth and to share what I'm feeling, but also for the other person to know that I love them and that I see them and that I witness them and that I've understood their vulnerabilities, or I can at least see their vulnerabilities, and it makes me love them so much more. So yeah, whether it be intimate partners, romantic relationships, that kind of thing, or whether it be like friendships, family, just tell the people that you love them. That's my theory, my approach to life. And loudly, do it loudly, like scream it. And then I got, so this is my Scorpion, and it says just enough madness. So this one is very Scorpio of me to do. I feel like every Scorpio, especially Scorpio women, we're super proud to be Scorpios because we're so passionate, and I don't know, there's something about it that just we own, like we really do, just like we take that on board and we go, yes, I am a Scorpio. We are pure and primal sex to its rawest form. We are insanely passionate. Some would probably call that controlling, but it's just we know what we want, and what are you gonna do about it? We're obsessed and we love death and rebirth and what that means, and the cycles of moving through life, constantly being able to shed and let go of old things and then rise from all of that dirt and that ash, that cinder. So the Scorpio is also known as a phoenix because we rise from the ashes. Yeah, so that is that. And then just enough madness explains every Scorpio that I've ever met. We are just mad enough, as in we're just sane enough. We're crazy, but in all the right ways. So just enough madness. However, this one, I thought, I don't know. Being on the outside of my arm, both of these, I didn't like them as much. So I would have kept these for sure if I wasn't removing this one. I would have kept all of them if I wasn't removing the one on the back of my arm, which I'm not actually going to show you. I know, so Scorpio of me. Mystery woman, you're not getting told what it is. My mum doesn't like it. It's actually really cute and it was my favorite, but only for 24 hours, and then I started to realize that it just looked bulky, like where it is on the outside of my arm. I don't like it. So I have to get it removed. And my mum really doesn't like it, so I'm gonna do right by her and not share it with you. So those are those. This one, and this one a little bit too actually, but mostly this one. I actually saw it on Pinterest, which I've got nothing against if you see something on Pinterest and get it on your body. Like, I think it's a free world. You were free to get whatever you want on your body, and how cool is that? Like, free choice, woo! But all of my other tattoos are so meaningful and personal. So like my butterfly tattoo, no, I'm not the first person to get a butterfly tattoo. Definitely not. Definitely not. But this one was drawn by the artist in the tattoo studio specifically for me, and we worked on it for hours. So it means so much in that way to know that no one else out there has this exact butterfly. Whereas this one was literally just like found on Pinterest, and I walked, so the story behind these, getting all these tattoos, is that I'm really weird with my birthday. Don't ask me why, I'm just really weird with it. I always have been since I was like 7. Like, I have panic attacks, not recently, but a couple of years ago. My brother said happy birthday to me and went to give me a present. I had a full-on panic attack. I don't like them. I don't like my birthday. I love other people's birthdays. I love celebrating other people, but not mine. And so I lock myself down on my birthday. I try not to like look at my phone because I'm terrified that people are going to tell me happy birthday. I hate it. Even people that I know, so even like my mum and my dad, they know just to like send me a text, and then I probably won't respond. What are you gonna do? So I was by myself. I was in Byron Bay, and I was planning on being on Byron Bay and alone for a long time. I don't like being with people on my birthday. I don't like people knowing. So I was alone, and I was walking down the street, and I had months beforehand tried to look at tattoo artists in the area who could do hand poke tattoos, because a bunch of my original ones were hand poked, and that was really special to do them in ceremony as well. And I wanted that again. I wanted it to be special. So I tried looking, there was no one available. And so I was walking down the street, and then there was a tattoo studio, and so I literally walked backwards, poked in my head, and I was like, yo, do you guys do drop-ins? And he was like, yeah, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know, put me on the spot. I don't know. I was like, everything. Hence why I ended up with all of the tattoos all in one go, because I was put on the spot, and I don't do well in that situation, apparently. So yeah, I got a bunch of tattoos that I have since not regretted, even just the ability to have them removed. I figured I would use it. Like, if these were stuck on my body for the rest of forever, I wouldn't be completely mad. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm getting them removed just because I can, I suppose. Why not? So that is the moral of that story. Those are my tattoos. I am filming an ongoing vlog for you about the process of getting them removed. I have only had one session, and this is what they look like. They literally look no different, really. And so I'll keep you updated in all of the departments. How about that? See, I like my butterfly. Yeah, that is it. Thank you for listening to my very long explanation of my tattoos and my stupid choices. Learn from me, don't do the same. Okay, cool? Agree? Cool. Love you and leave you. Mwah!